Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sab. So today I'm going to do a reading on Jimin and Kim Taehyung. So let's see when it comes to their friendship, what's going on. Are they good friends? Let's see. Are they close like how they used to be before? Any messages when it comes to Jimin and Kim Taehyung? So hope everyone is doing okay. These readings are for entertainment purposes. Okay, this one was requested by fans of BTS. So I'll be updating them always. If you guys are, wanting me to update, I'm gonna update. So let's see what's going on when it comes to Jimin and Kim Taehyung. I'm gonna ask here the angels if they're still close like before. Someone was asking, are they still close? We're gonna find out. It says yes, maybe they just don't want to display stuff in the media. Sometimes people, they like keeping things behind the scenes. They don't want everyone to know about it. Especially these Asian celebrities, they don't like being too much being out in the open, displaying everything regarding their personal life. And angels are saying remain positive. So for the person asking, this is a card for you. It says remain positive. Don't be negative about it. Like, don't worry. Forgiveness. If they had problems, they do forgive one another. So maybe they did have some sort of conflicts, maybe behind the scenes, and they had to forgive one another. It says in the near future, maybe there could be something between them. You guys you might discover, you might see maybe. Okay. Peaceful resolution. Look, they do have their peaceful resolution. They did resolve their issues. If they are having issues, it was resolved and they healed with that recovery card. Yeah. So perfect timing. Spirit is saying like it's a perfect time to ask this question. It's just that they choose another direction. If you guys are asking why, maybe they're not in the same room, maybe they're not hanging out together, it's because they choose another direction. Maybe they're doing other things. They are very busy. They are very busy, and they have their other stuff in their life, like romance is, they're busy with their love life also. It could be one of the reasons, but they do have success coming, or they could be having success. There are people who are very successful, by the way. Communication, clearly they do communicate, Spirit is saying. So that's your answer for those for the person who was asking. They do communicate. It say communicate clearly. So definitely they are communicating, they are talking. But it's just that behind the scenes, they don't want everyone to know that they're chatting. It's like that. So let me pull out the traditional deck here. Jimin and Kim Taehyung of BTS boy band. Anything when it comes to these two. Capricorn. Who is Capricorn here? Maybe there's someone in their energies of Capricorn. Look, someone is coming out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Wands. I think Kim, you're in the move. Maybe there was some sort of disappointment in the past, but they are more focused with their work. That's what I'm seeing here. Messages coming in the air. Sun. No, there is happiness between the two. They are happy. They are good friends. The world here, two major kind of cards. Wow. Healing. So they've healed. Like there is a situation, maybe there was a problem, I see there was, but it has healed already. They've recovered from that situation. Right now, they are more focused with themselves, when it comes to maybe their money. They are more focused with what they are doing in maybe in this business of when it comes to your career. The Chariot, yeah. The Chariot is all about overcoming challenges and obstacles. There was some situations maybe that was not very good between the two, that somebody had to walk away from the other person. But there is a start of something new here. The communication is coming in, so they are friends. Maybe there was a depressive kind of energy, but they've learned lessons, you see. There's some sort of spiritual growth here. There's spiritual lessons here. They've learned something from one another. So they are moving forward, I think. That's what I'm seeing. More focused with their career, mainly. That's what I'm seeing between the two. there was maybe harsh words, some judgments when it comes to their situation. You see, it was very secretive. Not everyone knows about it, which is a secret. With Moon in Pisces, it's an energy of being quiet stuff, don't want people to make it like very much dramatic. Yeah, there was some sort of dramatic situation. Maybe they fought behind the scenes. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, something, somebody felt betrayed. The other person, especially Jimmy, you might have felt betrayed maybe by Kim Taehyung here. I'm seeing you're the one who suffered the most here. You see? And you try to move forward by being patient. But things needed to balance. But you didn't let go of your friend, honestly. It is just that you needed some healing. You needed to retreat from this situation. You needed some time out. Okay? Something ended, obviously. But things turned around with that wheel of cycle, the wheel of fortune. Yeah, things turned around. So, situation turning from bad to positive. That's what I'm seeing. The Capricorn energy I'm seeing could be, this is Kim Taehyung. That's him. Spilling the beans here, the tea. Let me get some few cards. There are some haters, Some people, they like to come in between you guys. Some evidence here came in, old news. This is something which was old, so it was something in the past. Fake friends. Beware. There's some fake friends. Some friends maybe trying to come in between. And they're dealing with people who are not really friends. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So they need to protect yourself. Spirit is saying total drama action. Yeah. And somebody was venting out, maybe talking about your issues, venting out anger. There was some sort of angry move. Somebody talking, the situation was about to explode. In their feelings. It exactly got them in their feelings, by the way. But anyway, I'm just saying that this situation turned out to be positive after going through some sort of challenges. And now they don't want to hear it. You say they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear about dramas right now. Betrayal. Yeah, there was some sort of betrayal between the two of them. But I think right now it is done. Done deal, like it's over. They're no longer dealing with that stuff and everyone is busy doing their thing. Yeah. So right now it's a harmonious friendship right now. I'm getting they've got their own choices. They are busy. Somebody got the justice here. Maybe they're treated unfairly, but somebody had to ask for forgiveness. So, they went back and forth when it comes to this situation. But now I get a happy card here. Things are moving. There's communication between the two. Yeah. Now they are much focused with their personal life because I see a love life situation also here. So they're dealing with their other stuff, in their life. There's collaboration here. They're gonna collaborate when it comes to their career with other people. They've got different views, different paths they're taking. I'm getting here. Taking control of their businesses, taking control of their work, taking control of their love life also. Their love life is popping up so much. Like they've got other personal stuff to deal with than thinking about each other. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Taking a break from the situation of friendship. Like you are busy doing other things. Of course, it keeps saying that it was like there was a karmic situation between the two. Because these two friends, they came together to learn, lessons from one another, make mistakes, learn lessons, moving forward. Karma is coming up here. The Libra energy. It's Jimmy Libra. That's his energy. and the moon is here. So they are both very secretive, doing their thing. But somebody's saying hi to one another. You see, there's a hi here. So they do say hi to one another. That's what I'm getting. They do communicate. So it's not really bad. So that's all I'm having when it comes to their situation. Even if there was some sort of disappointment, but somebody felt maybe, oh my God, the card is flying. Somebody felt left out in the cold, in the past. But they move forward right now. That's what I'm getting. So that's all I'm getting when it comes to the situation. Maybe the feelings of feeling backstabbed and all that, but they've learned from them. They've moved forward. There is spiritual growth here. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I'm getting when it comes to Kim Taehyung and Jimin. Bye, guys.